Climbing a tree is which type of work? Very good. Physical work. Okay, I got many answers. Okay, we say that a girl who is studying is working or performing work, but that is dash work. Okay, very good, Aditi Yadav. It's a mental work. Work equal to dash into dash. Work equal to dash into dash. Give the answers. Very good, Rohan. Force into displacement. Okay, so your answers are correct. Let us move to the next slide. Can you recall some of the questions are here? What are the different types of forces? What are the different types of forces? Give the answers in the chat box. Okay, muscular force. Very good, Akansha. Bhakti, correct. Sai Fatak. Okay, mechanical force. Physical force. Very good, Aditya. Frictional force. Very good, Vikramjit. Centripetal force. Very good, Ashwin. Gravitational force. Very good, Ashish. Statistical force. Very good, Sai. Muscular force. Very good, Samriddhi. So you all have given different types of force. Very good. In SI system, the unit of force is dash and the unit of displacement is dash. In bracket, I have given two answers, Newton, meter. So which one you will write in the first blank? First blank, what will be the answer? Very good, Rutuja Paul. Correct answer. First one will be Newton and the second is meters. Displacement is measured in meters. Just now I explained you. Correct answer. The unit of work is Newton meter. And what is Newton meter called as? Joule. So remember the word joule, Joule. Okay, that is a unit for measuring the work in MK system. So how you can write 1 joule equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter. And SI unit is joule. For work, it is joule. And CGS unit is what? Erg. What is the CGS unit? Erg. ERG. Vikramjit, correct the spelling. It is ERG. Okay. So you can take the screenshot of this. So 1 joule equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter. And the SI unit is joule and CGS unit is erg. Okay. Okay. So students, observe and discuss. One image I'm showing you here. You can see 3 pictures over here. So in the first picture, what you can see, one car. Okay. The car took one car is moving the other car, right? That means what? You can see in your in the image that the child is pulling a toy with a string. That also you can see. You can see a large car or a large vehicle is towing the small one. And also you can see one more picture. What is that about? Yes, a girl is cleaning the table. Very good. So these 3 pictures you can see which shows displacement of an object. What is this picture shows? Displacement of an object. So all this you might have observed how this occurs in your surrounding. You might have seen like this way. So when the child is pulling a toy with a string, what happens actually? The direction of force is different from that of the displacement. Okay. The direction of force is different from that of displacement. Similarly, when a large vehicle is towing the small one, direction of force and displacement are different. So in this case, what happens? The direction of force is making an angle with the direction of displacement. Okay. There is an angle formed between this. So let us see how to calculate the work. Okay. So let us see how we can calculate the work. So when the child is pulling a toy cart, what is happening? The force is applied along the direction of the string. While the cart is pulled how? In the horizontal surface, along the horizontal surface. So in this way, in this case, in order to calculate work, what we should do? We have to convert the force into force acting along the direction of displacement. So let us calculate that in this manner. So how to calculate work? So what you have to do here, let us consider F. Okay, let F be the applied force and F1 be its component in the direction of displacement. F1 is an imaginary force that is called as component. Okay, so and let S, small letter S, be the displacement of the direction of in the direction of movement. Okay, so the amount of work done, how it will be given? By which formula? W equal to F1 into S. So you can see equation number 1 over here. Okay, what is the equation number 1? W equal to F1 into S. What is F1? F1 is a component of force in the direction of displacement, imaginary force. Okay, and applied force is capital F. So W equal to F1S. So that will be equation number 1. The force F is applied in the direction of the string. How it is applied? In the direction of the string. So there is an angle formed here. Okay, there is an angle formed here. So that angle is, let us consider it as theta. What we will say it as? Theta. Okay, THEETA, theta. Let theta be the angle that the string makes with the horizontal. So you can look in this diagram how it is shown. You can see the string, see the angle theta over here. So this is what? Theta. Okay. Okay, so here you can see the angle theta. Now, you know in trigonometry, you have studied about the formula of sine theta and cos theta. Okay, so in mathematics, if you're not studied, you will learn. Okay, there is formula to find the cos theta. So cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. It is taken for right angle triangle. Okay, you know the right angle triangle is formed. You can see in the diagram, the right angle triangle is formed here. Okay, so the force is acting. So we can determine the component F1. F1, how we can determine? By using trigonometry. In trigonometry, you learned about cos theta is equal to base upon height. So base is how much, students? What is the base of this triangle? Which force is it F or F1? Who will give the answers? In this right angle triangle, which very good, Avdut Kamble, it is F1. What is the base? F1. What is the hypotenuse? What is the hypotenuse, students? Hypotenuse is the longest side of the triangle, right angle triangle. F. Very good, Aditi Yadav. It is F. So what you have to do? You have to divide F1 upon F. Longest side of the triangle. Very good, Shabarish. It is the longest side of the triangle, that is F1 upon F. So you got cos theta equal to F1 upon F. So what is F1? You have to cross multiply. What you will get? F into cos theta. So thus the work done by force F1 is F of F cos theta S. W equal to F cos theta S. Previously, you have studied the formula of work is equal to force into displacement, because there was no angle that time. Okay, I am not told about any angle form. But here the formula changed. Why changed? Yes, because an angle is formed in these images. You have seen, no, how the angles are formed in all this work. There is an angle formed here. Okay, So for example, you can say here, you can look at the diagram and see, you will notice that in the above examples, direction of force and displacement are same. In other cases, they are in opposite direction. Sometimes they are in perpendicular direction. That's why we have to consider the angle. Theta equal to 0 degree. You can consider theta as 180 degree. You can consider theta as 90 degree. Okay, it will change. So you have to apply which formula when if there is an angle, which formula you have to use? W equal to Fs cos theta. Okay. So in this way, you can calculate the work. Okay. So theta is formed between two forces. Okay, I'm explaining again, listen, force and for the displacement. Okay, so here, what happens? Work done by a force acting on a body is, I told you, it is product of magnitude of force and displacement in the direction of the force. Suppose F is the force acting on the body moving with the displacement S. So what will be the work done? W equal to Fs. Suppose if angle is formed, what you have to take it as? Angle, if suppose it is formed, you will take it as theta. Angle will be theta. Now in this diagram, theta is given. So when you are calculating, what will be cos theta? Base upon hypotenuse. That will be F1 upon F. So in short, you can write F1 equal to F into cos theta. Okay. So and you know work is equal to F into S. So F into cos theta S. That is W equal to Fs cos theta. In this way, you have derived the formula for calculating the work. Okay, suppose if you are taking angle 0 degree. Now you can see in my screen, 3 angles are taken. If the angle is 0 degree, cos 0 is how much? 1. So W is equal to how much? F into S. That means it is which type of work that we will learn now. There are 3 types of work which you are going to learn. Just now you remember when the angle is 0 degree, it will be W equal to Fs. When it is 90 degree, what is cos 90? Cos 90 is 0. So answer will be 0, no work, 0 work. Okay. And if it is 180 degree, what will be the angle formed? Cos 180 degrees minus 1. Okay, cos 180 is how much? Minus 1. So W equal to minus Fs. So in this way, you can put the value of cos theta by changing the angle. That means you have to take 3 angles over here. Okay, first angle you have taken 0 degree. Then what you got the cos value, cos 0, 1. So what in the formula, how the formula will change? W equal to F into S, because cos theta is 1. So Fs into 1. Next, you will take 90 degree. Cos 90 is how much? 0. So what will be the answer? W equal to Fs into 0. That will be 0. Third, cos 180 degree. 180 degree is how much? Minus 1. So it will be W equal to Fs into minus 1. That will be minus Fs. So I hope this much is clear to you. Fs means force into displacement. Okay. Fs means what? Force into displacement. That means we are getting 3 types of work here. Which are the three types of work? Anybody, can you guess? Which are the 3 types of work? Positive work, negative work, and 0 work. Okay. 2 forms of work was mental work and physical work. But here, what you can conclude from this activity, what you can conclude, in the first case, it was a positive work, W equal to Fs, because it is plus Fs. In the second case, when you are keeping the angle at 90 degree, it was 0 work, no work, or 0 work, you can say. And the third case, when you have kept the angle as 180 degree, it was W equal to minus Fs, that is negative work. Very good, Harshit. Okay, so you got 3 types of work. What are they? Positive work, negative work and zero work. So in this way, you have studied 3 types of work. Now I will show you a short video of work, then we will continue. Is it okay? Okay, fine. I'll share one video to show what is force. What is work.
Work. We generally use the term work to relate to activities in our daily life. In general terms, any physical or mental activity is defined as work. In physics, however, work is used in a carefully defined manner. Work is done by a force on a body. Only if the force applied displaces the body in the direction of the applied force. So you can see that there is a difference in the usual definition of work and the definition of work in physics. So guess you got the difference in meaning now. If a lot of force is applied to a body, it moves the body a longer distance in the direction of the applied force, resulting in a large amount of work being done. Whereas a small amount of force applied on a body moves the body only a short distance, resulting in lesser amount of work being done. That is, work done by a force depends on the magnitude of the applied force. That is, W is proportional to F, and the distance traveled by the body in the direction of the applied force, that is proportional to S. In its simple form, if a constant force F displaces a body at a distance S in the direction of the force, then work done by the force is the product of force and displacement. Does a body always move in the direction of applied force? No. A body can also move at an angle to the direction of the applied force. In such a case, we will consider the component of displacement in the direction of force as S cos theta. So work done, W, is equal to F into S cos theta. Let us see how does the work done change with respect to the value of theta. Say, a man lifts a load from the ground to place it on his head. The displacement is in the same direction of the applied force, which is upward, while the gravitational force acts downward. In the case of applied force, the displacement is along the direction of the applied force. So theta will be 0. Since cos 0 is 1, the work done here will be F into S, and the work done is positive. As for the gravitational force, as it is opposite to the displacement of the body, theta will be 180 degrees. Since cos 180 is minus 1, the work done here will be minus F into S. Thus, the work done by the gravitational force on the body is negative. If the man carrying the load now walks for a distance S horizontally, a gravitational force F acts at a right angle to the direction of the motion, making an angle of 90 degrees. So theta will be 90 degrees. Since cos 90 is 0, the work done here by the gravitational force will be 0. We can now symbolize these 3 scenarios in a single representation. Here, the work done by the force F is positive, while the work done by the frictional force is negative, and the work done by the gravitational force is 0. Say the box was displaced by a distance of 1 meter by the application of 1 Newton force, then 1 joule work is said to be done. Thus, the unit of work is Newton meter or 1 joule. Work is a scalar quantity as it has only magnitude. Things to remember. Work is done by the force applied displaces the body in the direction of the applied force. Work W is equal to F into S cos theta. Work can be positive, negative. Unit of work is Newton meter or joule.
So, okay, students, you all have observed the video? Yes, Sanchit. All have observed the video? Okay, yes. Was it audible to you? Have you understood the concept very well? What is work? What is positive work, negative work, and zero work? Okay, can you tell me what is positive work? Who will answer me? What is positive work? What should be the answer? What should be the angle formed for a positive work? Give the answers in the chat box. Angle formed, angle should be how much? Yes, 0 degree. Very good. Anup Shukla. Okay. For negative work, what should be the angle formed? For the negative work, what should be the angle formed? -180 degree. Very good. It should be 180 degree. Don't write -1. What you will write? 180 degree. And for zero work, what is the angle formed between force and displacement? 90 degree. So you'll remember 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree. Okay, 0 degree means what? Positive work. 90 degree means what? Zero work. And 180 degree means it is negative. Okay, fine. Everyone understood very well? Okay.